Reckon they might need you in there, love.
Why's that then?
Bit of bother. Could get out of hand.
It's a bit early, isn't it?
What's you like to, Bob?
Oh, yeah? Says who?
Says me, you slag.
Don't fly.
Is that the problem?
Well, yes.
Yeah, well, maybe this'll impress you.
What's all this about then, eh?
Shove off, lady. It's none of your business.
If you're causing a disturbance, then it is my business.
Why don't you be a good girl and go and direct the traffic or something, all right?
Need any help, love?
Just stay out of it, please, sir. I can deal with it. Now listen, you lot. I don't give a toss who's done what to who, but don't start having a ruck in here. Is that clear?
Huh? What are you going to do about it?
Sierra Oscar from 832 receiving, over.
All right. Keep your knickers
Sierra
on.
Oscar receiving. What is it, Claire?
Stand by, please. That's more like it. Now who's going and who's staying?
Come on, ain't worth the hassle. We're late already. Just stay out my way.
Now that's enough. Will you get lost before you get nicked?
Yeah, go on, get lost.
That goes for you too.
Thought you handled that very well.
Eh?
In there. I'm impressed.
Well, don't be. It's all part of the job. It's what we're trained for.
Took some nerve, though. Look, what time did you get off duty?
Pardon?
Oh, maybe I'll buy you a cup of tea or something.
I don't think so.
Right. Now, as I've said, it's a bit early yet to institute a full-scale search for your daughter, but I'll have my officers make some inquiries so that things are underway. In the meantime, I suggest you go home, check with family, friends, just in case. If you do hear anything, let us know immediately, all right?
Yes. Thank you.
And we'll see if we can find the boyfriend. Errol, wasn't it?
Yes, it is.
Good job.
Is this some kind of game or what?
Know what you mean?
Well, first a pub and now here. What's going on?
Just a coincidence, love, that's all.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Burnside, please.
What name is it, sir?
D.I. McCann. Special branch.
Do you want to go up, sir? It's just at the top of the stairs. I'll let him know you're on your way. Oh, Claire, I've got something for you. From John.
Raymundo.
Frankie, how's it going?
Come on, my office.
Right. I'm off on the beat. That missing kid, have we got someone checking the hospitals?
Yes, Sarge, and the nearest underground and BR stations. Can't really check all the buses, not unless it's a full-scale job, can we?
No. OK, let me have a get something.
Right, Sarge.
Sit down.
It's got to be nearly 10 years.
About that. Not a good idea to count them, though.
Too right.
You doing OK?
I mustn't grumble.
I would if my had done that to me.
It's a sign of virility, they reckon.
Really. I'd lay odds on still ahead of you in that department.
I was always a bit choosy. You never did have any scruples.
Scruples? What are they?
Exactly.
Oh. You apologise, then?
Well, not exactly. Oh, I don't know where to put myself when they arrived.
Is there a candlelit dinner to go with them?
Well, I doubt it. You know, John. Quick takeaway from the local chinky, more like.
So, what are you doing slamming it down here? Wouldn't have thought we had anything to interest your mob.
Well, you haven't. You remember Tony Grimaldi? Grimes, he calls himself now.
Grimaldi. Big-time ponce, right? Did a run at Spain or somewhere several years back.
That's right. Went to join the rest of the scum down there.
Yeah, they reckon our beaches are polluted. What about him?
Well, old Ma Grimaldi still lives on this manor, and she's ill. About to hand in a helmet, actually.
So?
So Grimes is coming back.
Ah, last respect and all that.
Yeah. And we want a word.
I know she's tough, but she's 20 years old and 5 foot nothing. This isn't Belgravia, you know. It's not just a few hooray Henrys with too much plonk inside them she's likely to come up against. There's some very nasty characters out there.
Yes, I am well aware of the neighbourhood, sir, and so is Brind, and she is confident she can handle herself.
I'm sure she can handle herself. It's the others I'm worried about.
Well, I don't like the situation any more than you do, but what do they expect me to do about it? I'm short of staff. I've got officers on leave, officers on courses, officers off sick. We're operating around-the-clock patrol on the Pilbeam estate because the residents are too scared to go out. Those long-term roadworks at Pelton Road are causing havoc, and that is on top of all the usual routine work.
I'm aware of the difficulties.
According to our information, Grimes is coming in on a private plane. We're going to pick him up when he lands. And that's where you come in.
Where?
Here. We want to bring him back to Sunhill for charging.
We'll have to clear it with Chief Inspector Conway, but shouldn't be any problem. When's he coming in?
In about 2 hours.
2 hours? Oh, it's nice of you to let us know.
Come on, Frank, you know how it is. If we'd have let you know sooner, something might have got back to the family, and if it had, they'd warn him off.
Are you suggesting this sneak's not secure?
I'm not suggesting anything. It's just that it's a delicate situation, and I can't take any chances.
What's so delicate about it? You're just picking up some ponce. I can't see the problem. Anyway, what are you doing on it? This is a vice thing, isn't it?
Should we go and have a word with you, Mr. Conway? I can fill you both in.
Giving you a hard time, is he, Chrissy?
Nothing I can't handle, Frank.
Good morning, Mum.
Forget it. That one's a non-starter, even for you.
She could kill with those eyes.
Sierra Oscar 3 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Sierra Oscar 3 receiving, go ahead.
Sarge, that woman, Mrs. Shah, she's come back. Got a husband with her this time.
What do they want?
I'm not exactly sure. I reckon it's important, though.
OK, get them to wait. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
2 hours? Well, why weren't we informed?
Oh, we've done that bit already.
Why do I bother coming in here, I ask myself. And why the last minute? Why the secrecy? Who are you picking up, Ronnie Biggs?
Tony Grimes, sir. Runs an international prostitution racket. Currently living in Spain.
Prostitution? But surely that's not... I know. You've already done that bit.
Not yet. No, it wouldn't normally be our business, but Grimes isn't your average street-level ponce. Also, there's complications.
What complications?
Well, firstly, he's travelling on a Spanish diplomatic passport.
Legit?
Highly unlikely. Secondly, his activities have ramifications which do interest us. He caters to the diplomatic trade, you see.
Oh.
Exactly. And as I say, he operates internationally, farms it out to local operatives through his diplomatic connections. A bit like a franchise operation.
Well, makes a change to fast food, I suppose.
Still a quick turnover, though.
In a manner of speaking.
All right, I don't need diagrams.
And there's a murder.
Does that concern us?
Not really. We're just going to do a formal holding charge here.
Well, seems I don't have a choice, do I? But next time, a little more notice would be appreciated.
Of course, sir. Oh, by the way, saw one of your junior officers in action earlier. WPC. A little girl, about this eye, big blue eyes.
Sounds like WPC Brind to me. In action where?
A local pub. Yeah, a bit scruffy. Took on a group of yobs having a verbal punch-up. Didn't stand for any nonsense either. It's a treat to watch.
Right. I'll bear that in mind.
Right. I'm heading out to the airport. I'd like you along as well. You got something else on?
Nothing that can't wait. Give us 5 minutes.
Right, I'm parked out front. Hello again.
Why didn't you tell me who you were?
Thought it might scare you off. You know, the rank thing. I didn't want to risk it.
Risk what?
Oh, come on. You're young, but you're not that young. I'm sure you can read the signs.
Maybe I don't want to.
Look, love, I gave up beating about the bush a long time ago. You're a very pretty lady. You may even be beautiful out of that uniform.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Anything you want it to mean. The thing is, I'm tied up on a case right now, but once it's sorted, I'll call you. Buy that cup of tea? Maybe dinner. What'd you say?
I'll think about it.
Good girl. Oh, my name's Ray, by the way.
Did I ask?
This isn't exactly standard issue. How'd you get away with it?
You know me, Frank. Cars and women, my only vices.
Mr. Shah, Sergeant Penny, have you heard something?
No, but we are very concerned.
Well, of course, if your daughter's missing.
No, you don't understand, Sergeant. There's something else. You know I'm a chemist.
We're concerned, Sergeant. She may have taken the drugs.
Would your daughter know what all these drugs are? Right. I'll have this list circulated immediately.
Thank you.
Ah, Christine. That special branch character, D.I. McCann, the one with Frank.
Good skiff, you mean?
Really? I hadn't noticed. Anyway, he says he saw Claire take on a bunch of troublemakers in the pub this morning. Reckons she handled it rather well.
I did tell you.
Yes, she can handle it. But it could have gone the other way. Just, you know, bear that in mind.
Yes, sir.
Oh, better remind Claire about correct procedure. And maybe a small pat on the back, eh?
Yes, sir.
Plane should touch down any time now.
Good, well, you know what to do. Just keep it contained, will you?
Yes, Gov. They'll give us the word as soon as he gets to immigration, okay?
We've arranged a reception. Don't want any problems before he even gets into the country.
Why did he skip in the first place?
Well, it was one of his oars that was murdered. At least that's what we believe. She was found dead in a foreign senior diplomat's hotel room. The action had got out of hand.
What was it, bondage or something?
It was a bit nastier than that.
Oh, and June, you near any shops?
Yeah, why?
Pop into Uniform Delta and pick us up a couple of pints.
Yeah, all right. What else would you like? A few bickies? Pick up your laundry, perhaps?
Now, don't get catty. Just the milk.
You heard of correct RT procedure, Garfield?
Yes, Sarge.
Right, those youngsters. It's a young girl, IC4, 15 years of age. Young boy, IC3, about 16, right? Any sightings, let me know immediately.
Right, Sarge.
Also, you better let them know about these missing drugs. The kids will probably try and sell the stuff.
OK, Sarge.
So, he's an accessory. Who tipped him off?
We don't know. That's another reason we want him. It's very likely someone in Whitehall. So you can see the implication.
What, you mean security?
Right. And our foreign chummy wasn't just some cultured attaché or third secretary. He had a direct line into the Kremlin. And if someone in Whitehall was covering for him, we need to know who, because they're probably still in place.
I thought everything was sunshine and smiles with Moscow.
It is now, but it wasn't then. We were still dealing with Brezhnev's mean machine. And anyway, I still wouldn't like to be caught up a dark alley with the lot that are running the show there now, would you?
I don't know, I hadn't thought about it.
Have we got anything yet?
Sorry, Sarge? Oh, right, on those two kids. No, there's nothing so far. You any idea how many black kids there are called Errol?
Yeah, I know. ASAP, eh? I'm off out.
Sierra Oscar from 643, receiving.
Go ahead, June.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, madam. Can I check your bags, please?
In the wrong time, Tony. You're looking well.
You're not. You need some sun. You're looking very pasty.
Tans fade, don't they? Seems like you're going to find that out.
I doubt it. I only intend to be here a few days.
Sorry to spoil your plans, Tone.
Oh, Claire. Before you go home, I need some details for a tenants' association meeting this evening.
But, Mum...
Yeah?
Sorry, Mum. It's just that I wanted to try and get away on time.
Well, it would just have to wait, won't it? Now, firstly, I want a breakdown of all road accidents over the past 6 months. Secondly, I want details of all incidents of vandalism to property owned or occupied by old age pensioners over the same period. And finally, I want to know how many parking tickets have been issued to motorists in the resident parking bays.
That's going to take ages, Mum.
Well, then you better get started, haven't you?
Yes, Mum.
Oh, and one last thing. We've talked about this before. When you're out on your own, you call in before you get involved in an incident, not during or after.
Mum?
Yes, I know about the pub this morning. You were very lucky.
Yes, Mum.
Right, off you go then. Oh, by the way, D.I. McCann said you did a very good job. Well done.
Thank you, Mum.
have you got for me, George?
We think we've got the boy, Sarge. Got who he is, I mean. This Errol isn't at school today.
Right. Give me the home address and get June to meet me there.
Conway, what time do they expect to get here? All right. Make sure custody's clear. I want this lot in and out pronto.
Claire, you doing anything, love?
Well,
Could you look after this lady for a while? Get her a cup of tea. Charge room's through there, boys. Getting too old for all this. Hold up, June.
yeah, I can hear movement. There's somebody in there.
You try it again.
Errol! This is the police! We want to talk to you. Will you open the door, please?
Get lost!
Is Nazreen Shah there with you? Come on, Errol, don't be silly. Is she there or not?
I don't know no Nazreen!
Yes, you do. Now stop playing games. We want to help you. Look, Errol, we know about the drugs. That's a very serious business, and if you're holding Nazreen against her will...
I told you, there ain't no Nazreen here!
You do know she's underage, don't you? What with that and the drugs, you could be in very serious trouble.
The pills?
Well, better down the toilet than down somebody's throat.
You stupid cow!
Errol, wait! Where are you going?
He's gone. I'll find him later. Are you all right?
Oh, this isn't going to help, is it? Where are the drugs? Have you taken any of them? Oh, well, that's something. Now, look, your parents are very...
parents?
Your parents care a lot about you, which is more than we can say for your friend Errol. Are you sure you're all right? Have you and Errol had sex?
What's that got to do with you?
Because at your age, it's against the law.
We'd better get back. Her parents will meet us there.
Come on.
Frank!
Any problems?
No. The geezer doesn't seem particularly bothered. Living off immoral earnings might stick.
What about the other, the murder and diplomatic stuff?
Personally, I don't think they'll get far on that.
Powerful friends, you mean?
Yeah. I could use some of them myself. All done then?
What we can do now, anyway. It's like talking to a cabbage.
You surprised?
No, not really. Still, we'll keep on at him. And the longer we got him, the more likely someone will make a break for him. Thanks for all your help, anyway.
That's all right. I'll come out with you.
Why, don't drop them, Claire. Brian, take my car. I'll go with our friend here.
OK, Gov.
Bye, Frank.
See you, Ray. We've got to have a drink sometime. And don't leave it another 10 years.
You're on.
I should forget it if I were you, love. You can do better.
Yeah, but not as pretty.
What's now, Tom? What's he playing at in front? Go round him. Dave, reverse!
Hold on, I'll come in with you. Someone call an ambulance, fast! I want this area cordoned off now. Someone get Conway out here. 5-4. Ali! Set up a close perimeter straight away. Anyone get the licence number? Come on.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Get out of here!
I'll get right back. You go right back to the wall.